Are you feeling troubled by all the chaos and confusion in the world today? Are you feeling disempowered? Who do you trust? My name is Lillian McDermott, and back in 2011, I was asked to start a radio show. Didn't have any experience doing this, never even thought I would ever qualify to do anything like that. I still don't. However, something amazing started happening along the way. The teachers on the show, or the people on the show, started teaching me new truths. And it started with a challenge of eating raw vegan for 1 month. That was the start of, wow, I feel really good about, how I'm eating. It was 4 days later eating raw vegan. And what I've discovered was I didn't feel bad. I feel so much better. And that led me into this path of what else did they lie to me about? And when I say they, finding these truths out, I discovered new teachers. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. And in 2013, I met Dr. Lorraine Day. And talk about a truth teller. The things she was saying were just like being kicked in the stomach. I did not know what to believe. And I felt this anger inside of me. And that's when I realized that I really wasn't angry at her, but I was really angry at the awareness that since birth, since the beginning of time, we've been lied to, or perhaps maybe manipulated. And the people that love you, your parents, and those people around you that were taught these same things, didn't realize that unintentionally they were spreading lies. They were teaching us lies. So in comes Dr. Lorraine Day, and I realize I need to do something about this. So I started researching, and the more I researched, the more I realized, oh my God, we need to learn some new truths. And from a radio show back in 2011, now I lovingly call the Lillian McDermott radio show the classroom. This is where we come together to learn and grow. And all these years learning about Dr. Day and her truths and discovering that her heart is pure, it has led us to this moment. We're starting the New Truth series of the Book of Revelation. Amazing. This is what being open to new truths can do. It can create a lot of wonderful, wonderful things in your life. So immediately as we decided that we were going to do this Bible study, these thoughts started coming to my head like, yeah, I can add one more thing into my life. One more thing. I can't even handle that. But as I started thinking about it, all the hours that I waste surfing social media or maybe watching a series on Netflix, I realized, why wouldn't I spend the time learning what God has written for us, for me, for you, for all the world to read? It's there. Do we have the playbook? What are the clues? What are the cues so that we can feel empowered about what will happen during the end of times? You know, in all this truth seeking that I've been, that journey, I realized that in the middle of the word believe or belief is L-I-E. So I want to ask you, what is the lie at the center of your belief? Well, it's time to learn new truths. It really is. Because Dr. Lorraine Day, oh my goodness, in talking to her, in preparation for the study, I realized we're in for a treat. Once in a lifetime, never done before. Dr. Lorraine Day weekly will teach us for 12 weeks live, where she will give us a lecture, and then we have an opportunity to ask questions about what we heard. We will hand you some, she's created some handouts, and those handouts you can read and study even deeper than the amount of time that we're going to be spending together. And don't worry, if you don't have the time that we're going to be live, if you don't have time to watch with us, we're going to be recording every session, and we will give you access to these videos, because this is a worldwide classroom and we're all going to learn and grow together. I mean, Dr. Lorraine Day. And so, as human as we all are, it doesn't matter if you're a life coach or I always call myself a self-cleaning oven. All these doubts started coming through my mind. It's like, will I understand a word she's saying about the book of Revelations with all the symbolisms and the tribes? And because I was told, one of the lives that, I was told that you can't understand the book of Revelation without a scholar. Well, I didn't realize how scholarly Dr. Lorraine Day. Keep in mind, she used God's word and God's ways to heal her cancer. So she's been in that Bible, digging, so that it'll be easier for us to understand. I'm excited. I really am excited. And so I thought, oh, do I really want to know the end of times? Do I really want to know that? And then I realized, why wouldn't I take the time to learn something that was written for me a long time ago to help me during these times? And then I started thinking even deeper. Well, this isn't just about the end of time. This is about the second coming of Christ. And that is the reason why I'm not going to stick my head in the sand like an ostrich, although I'm pretty jealous that the ostrich can do that. But I won't. And I know neither will you. So if you're still watching, that means there's something that's resonating in you. So are you ready? Are you ready to make this 12-week commitment? Let me tell you, 12 weeks sounds like a long time, but when I went to Bible study fellowship, and I was invited 3 years before I actually said yes. 3 years, but I'm hoping, because this is a once in a lifetime thing. So I remember going, it was a 7-year program. And I'm like, I'm not going to volunteer. I'm not going to do a 7-year program. I'm not going to commit to that. But you know what I committed to? I committed to one day at a time. And 7 years later, believe it or not, I completed the course. So I'm asking you to make a one-day commitment on this 12-week program. So what are you waiting for? Click below, and let's start learning about the book of Revelation together with Dr. Lorraine Day. Okay, I need to calm down, because deep down inside, I just want to shout it out in the mountaintop. But there are going to be people that are not going to be interested in this. So if you're one of those people that say, I don't have the time, which we know we do, or I don't have the money, which we know we do, or I don't have the whatever, I don't want to learn the Bible outside my church. Why not? God's word is God's word. So why wouldn't you learn and bring your friends with you so that you can talk about it? But if you are the one saying, I'm going to buy into all my objections, then I'm going to give you a free tip to help you during these times of confusion and chaos and devastation and uncertainty. Whenever you're fearful, because that's how they get you. That's how the deceiver gets you, is fear. So if you are fearful, shift and focus on the end of the story, which Dr. Lorraine Day reminded me of that just recently. God wins. That's the end of the story. It's not about the end of times. It's about the second coming of Christ and our salvation. So, have you clicked yet? You haven't clicked yet? Well, what are you waiting for? A set of Genzu knives? No, you're going to get more than that. You're going to get the armor of protection. So, have you signed up yet? What are you waiting for? I hope that you do join us and that you will take the front row seat, because everybody who registers early, because it's the Lillian McDermott radio show classroom, we always have free gifts. We always have something special or a discount or something. So if you register for the next week, you have to check below and see when the times are going to be if you qualify for the time. Not only will you get a discount in your contribution for this class, but in the future, anything that we hold, any events that we hold, you will also get special perks. So, are you ready now? Are you ready? If it's not enough to learn God's word that was written for us many years ago, then I don't know what else to tell you other than just click below. It is affordable. And you know what? When the student is ready, the teacher appears. So I know we're all ready. I know I'm ready. I'm sticking my head out of the sand, and I am looking forward to learning some new truths with you, Dr. Lorraine Day, and all of us in the world. This is a worldwide classroom. Okay, so I'm going to stop now. It's time to make a decision. Commit now. Sign up, because we've been waiting for you. Bye.